G'day guys, Tiny here from Offtap Brewing. A little bit devastated this morning. A little bit devastated, guys. I had a big video for you guys. I've been getting a lot of response from the Beer From Fridays and the sort of vlogging that I do the whole weekend, which I'm more than happy to do. I'm getting good feedback from my page and from Facebook. People are actually sourcing me out and saying keep up the good work, which for me is good. So, you know, I'm prepared to do that. You guys like the longer format, especially the guys that are brewing, I've heard. But yeah, last night while I was brewing, I brewed a Tiny's New, and was getting towards the end of the night, and because I started my brew so fucking late in the day, you know, it went on into the night, and at some stage a mate of mine turned up to just see what the go is. We had a few drinks, he called his wife and asked to be picked up, and we had a few more drinks. Tiny tied one on, and at some stage during the night I dropped my GoPro. GoPro's fine, I'm recording on it now. The GoPro is absolutely fine. But what I didn't realise at the time is the SIM card's gone. Now, I didn't realise till a couple of hours later when I turned the camera back on to film something else, and it just told me no SIM card, and I went, fuck off. All that footage, everything that happened this weekend is gone now. Like, okay, it's a $50 SIM card, it's a $50 memory card, which I'm gonna have to replace. So, you know, you guys, if you see the ads pop up, I can't tell you to click on them, but it sure does help. You know, some quick loving for Tiny. He's got to replace a card. But the money value is not the biggest drama, man. It's what you guys are going to miss out on, what we're going to miss out on in having on, you know, backed up files. Fuck, the shit that happened. Like, okay, I'll tell you what happened at work. I took some footage of work, as I do, having a coffee, blah blah blah, a little bit of vlogging at work. Then we're leaving work. Brendan, the guy that, if you watched the other video, patted me on the ass. That young fella. He stayed back and helped me fold this job and get this job ready. And fuck, we went to turn the lights off, and there's a row of coils, stacks, stacked up into top hats, we call them, because the coils are laid down and they're on a pallet, so they look like a top hat, and the bigger the coil, the better it looks like a top hat. So stacked up top hats. And then there was a place where a forklift can go and drive around and turn around and stuff, so big enough to do that sort of stuff. And that was an amazing shot. That was a one-in-a-lifetime shot, and yeah, that was fucking awesome. I gave him that one, even though I hit the bit of wood and fell out. in all instances, it would have went in. But here goes the missus. That was funny. That was at the end of the day. Yeah, sorry about that, Brendan. That footage is gone. Unless I can find my SIM card. It's a fucking little tiny bit of plastic. Could be fucking anywhere. Anyhow, I was at my place of work. This is halfway through the day. This is before the glove throwing incident. And I'm on the folder, and I've turned around and I've seen this little colourful thing hop through the door. It's not a you know, strange thing. But that's what happened. He flew in, so I'm going to look after him, make sure he's safe. I'm not going to die. Another thing that happened over the weekend, Friday night, you guys on Facebook would have known that my lovely wife came home Friday or Thursday, whatever day it was, with a fermenter, her own fermenter. Last week she brewed a wheat beer. She's going to fruit infuse it, and she was talking to me about, you know, when will one of my fermentation fridges be available for her to use to ferment her beer? And my answer was, you need to build a fridge. So I had some footage of my wife cleaning it, and because she's of a higher standard of clean than I am, she went right through, cleaned it out, completely made it nice, tested it to see if it would work, and she put a beer on to ferment. She rehydrated her own yeast. She wired up her own temperature control unit. Sorry, Kate, I lost a SIM card. All that footage of you doing that is gone. Fuck. It's just such a fucking little thing. Still looking, I'm gonna be looking forever. The laser thermo temperature thing to find the heat line and all that sort of stuff, and she was explaining it to you guys, so you know where to drill into your fridge safely. I've done those videos. People ask me, I say, go and look at the videos. Well, you got 300 plus videos I've got to look through. Yeah, well, there's information in all of them. You're lucky I label them. Devastated. Devastated. Click them ads. Click that loving things. Fuck. I brewed a beer last night. Tiny's new. That one's going to be for me because it's an old cube, and those cubes I've got to get in there and get them away from the heat. I took footage of my door hanging thingy, fucking special riding chalky board thing, fucking, you know. Now I don't want to fucking comment on the previous video. How fitting. Fuck, I'll find the guy who did it. Okay, I found the comment. Yeah, Homebrew Chris, this one's to you. What did you say about my gravel? Nice to see what you're up to on the weekend, taking BFF to the next level. Lol, gravel is a great idea, but a bugger if you drop something small. And he does leave very good comments on my videos, very long, and I enjoy reading and conversing with Chris and people who do comment on my videos. A bugger if you lose something small. I lost a fucking SIM card. Can't get much smaller than that bugger. That bit of fuckery. Now I've been on the belly and I've looked under the fridges with the torches and the pain and the heartache, and I'm going to put that there for 2 seconds. Now, I know that we all know what a SIM card looks like, but I've lost this. I've lost one of these. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in here. I'm sure that it fell out when I dropped the GoPro. I dropped it about here, so I'm looking for something like this. But I'm absolutely fucked if my thong picked it up and it's in the gravel. Little tiny fucking SIM card. Chris, you are a fucking winner. You either jinxed me or you can see into my fucking future. Because you are bang on. That's a real bugger. You know, I had brew day footage on there. Not only with everything else that I lost, my wife, I 4th generation yeast fucking siphoning out and drinking beer, and Tiny got pretty shit-faced Friday night and Saturday night. He's feeling a bit fragile this morning. She's feeling very fragile this morning. He lost his SIM card. Oh man. Now, GoPro, in their infinite wisdom, they do make one of these little hatches for the side. Today is the first time that I've actually had it on the camera. And it just goes in there and slots into the little plug things and you know, holds the SIM card in. Protects it, but it's a real pain in the ass when you've got to take it out to you know, charge or hook. I hook microphones up to mine, I hook lots of stuff up to mine. You know, I had some mad footage. It's not plugged in. I had some mad footage of I'll leave that aircon on all night. Okay, so I did. Of the update of my gas burner, and like, fuck, I've been dropping nearly a whole tank of gas on a brew for a while now. Probably the last good few 20. But yeah, this thing boiled my wort in like no time flat, like it was new, man. And some good footage of that. That was excellent. Happy with that. Happy with the way that turned out. That was good. If you use those sorts of burners, guys, definitely fucking finger your holes. Give your holes a bit of a finger, and definitely is worth it. Definitely. Let's see what this looks like. You know, can't see. It's on the SIM card. Go on. But you know, I should stop whinging about it. Shit does happen. It's a part of life. Yeah, move on. Not only have I lost my SIM card, I've also lost my lanyard that I keep my remote tethered to myself. So but it'll turn up. That one will turn up, I know. It'll turn up like right there. So happy about that. All right. Yeah, so I've got to clean up all this shit. I left it all in there. It was really funny while we were pissing around last night. I tested the leftover water in that, and it was 1,030, I think. And I was gonna had all the aspirations of making a beer out of it, but I think she's just gonna go in the gravel. I just want to have one last good look before I start dumping all this water, getting rid of all this grain in the gravel. Actually just get down and have a good squiz, because it could have got stuck to my foot. I could have stood on it, got stuck to my wet foot, and then, you know, yeah, that's all good. We'll stop crying about that now. Suck it up, Tiny. Suck it up, bro. Looking for the SD card. It's got to be here somewhere. Kate's going to go through every stone, every rock. She wants that footage of her building her first keg fridge, her first fridge, first fermentation fridge.
I did it all myself. I knew some guidance, but...
Fucking, I was drunk.
Yeah.
What sort of guidance did you get out of me? Sheba, drill that. No, don't wire that one. Wire that one to that one. Fuck yeah, don't worry about that. But it doesn't look like the other one. Who cares? See if you guys can find it.
If you see it.
If you see the SD card, let me know. I don't think it's in the gravel, but I don't think it's in the gravel. I think it's gonna be sitting somewhere, and it's gonna fall out of wherever it is one day, and I'm gonna have this amazing footage. It'll be somewhere, but it can't be nowhere. Why is it always in the last place you look, but why can't we just look there first? Sucks, but
It's a demonstration to see how we toast fight every day. Okay. Last toast, standing wins. Yes.
the cleaning ant. Maybe he took my SD card. Maybe I go back to the nest and there's all this cracked grain and husks and shit, and at the top of this pile of all this grain that I've spilt and all the crap that's fallen out here is this SD card, like sitting at the top like a prize, like the jewel of the Nile or something, the shiny god figure. If only they knew. Are you for real?
Oh, for real, I found it.
Fuck me.
In front of the car.
Be fucked. All the footage, guys. Wow.
Oh,
And it
wow.
was a 64 gig card as well. I thought it was a 32. Well, all your footage.
Yay.
So to upload this video as well, to give people like a whole fucking... Fuck off, man. Fucking fuck. That's all I can say. Well, that's the end of this video then.